Okay, kia ora, everybody. How we going? Let's actually press the right buttons. That does help. Somewhat helps. Where are we? Let's go here. I know buttons. I'm totally prepared. I'm totally professional at this, right? We've already established I'm a professional at this. Hello, everybody. Dimitri on Twitch. Hello. Congratulations. Yes, you were first, so well done. And on YouTube, we have Rosalind, Nith, Ilex. Kia ora to you all. You're a sight for a tarnished soul. I must have known that today was a stream day. Yes, it just so happened that I was like, well, I've done all the things that I had to do this morning, so why not stream? Why not? Why not? So yeah, I figured we'd jump in, we'd see how far we get. We're going to try working some more on Naoko Neko's story of Precious Cats. Until I get sick of it, or until we finish the page. Hopefully finish the page. But yes, I hope you're all doing well. Rosalind, you are up very early this morning, so hopefully things have settled there for you. Things are really good here. We just did groceries and all that sort of, I know, Monday morning's sort of like our errand morning, so we got all the groceries and that done, put away, and then Mum and I both forgot to have breakfast before the groceries, which was not a smart idea, so we made brunch. So I just had soup and bread for breakfast / early lunch, so yeah. It's 8, you have to get the kids ready for school. That makes sense, Rosalind. That makes sense. Alright, well, let's make sure everything is set up. It looks like everything's holding stable, which we love to see. So let's take you over to the art screen. Let me know if the music needs to go up or down, by the way, because I forgot to test that, didn't I? Because I'm smart like that. I probably can go up. I'll turn it up a little bit. We'll see what you all say. Right, I need you in place so we can go boom. Even boom. And then zoom out a little bit. So we're going to keep working on this page here. We were working with our Inktense and getting our base down. We've almost finished the base, which is nice. But I've still got a few elements left to go for basing this page. Oops, wrong button. Ah! No, I just closed a window I was not meant to close. I hate when I do that. History. 4 tabs. Restore window. Sorry about that. We would have lost music there too. I'm so surprised that there is a colouring category. There's not really a colouring category. There's the art category, and then you can tag yourself as colouring. But yeah, unfortunately, there's no dedicated colouring. The art category on Twitch does need to be subdivided, really. It needs like a digital art, it needs a traditional art, and that would make things a little easier for browsing, I reckon. But hey, at least we've got an art category on Twitch, which is something. Hannah Renee, kia ora, kia ora. Welcome in. Right, so I have here the Inktense that I have been using so far. So now I've got to just figure out these colours. This is, I think, where I got stuck, was like, where do I put the rest of the colours? Or what do I do for the rest of the colours? I do think maybe we do like a red, though the red tablecloth will get lost up there. I should have done red for these flowers. I did yellow for the flowers, but if I'd done red, then I could have done yellow for... There's no reason why I can't go over them. I could go over the flowers, turn them red, and they'll be orangey red with a little bit of that base. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll turn these flowers red, and then we can do yellow for the tablecloths. YouTube doesn't have an art category, does it? No, it does not. I think my live streams go under entertainment because that's the only category that kind of fits. I could do also how to and style. YouTube really needs to refresh their categories bad, like even more than Twitch. Which, if you're not aware, by the way, I dual stream. I am live on both YouTube and Twitch, but while you may not see chats, if you the chat above me on screen, we'll combine both chats so you can say hi across the platforms. And it just means that you can be in the platform that is comfy cozy for you. Alright, so we're just going to do a bit of a red wash over the flowers. How's everyone going today? Are we colouring along? What are we doing today? I did debate if I did colouring or if I actually did drawing, and in all honesty we might switch over to drawing later on and work on some colouring pages. Because I'm kind of in a drawing mood, but I also really want to finish getting this based. You're colouring a Matchstick Mouse, Hannah Renee? Nice. Matchstick. That's me merging Hannah and Matchstick. Matchstick Mouse is super duper cute. So yeah, the flowers are going to be a bit orangey instead of red, but I actually kind of like that, so. So a lot of what's left on this page now is just balancing out colours. But I think we could take the red and also put it into the ice cream cart. Yvonne P. Hello, hello. Kia ora, welcome in. So I'm using Persian red and then got Madder Brown here that we can use as a bit of a shadow colour. Try and work carefully around the scroll work because I think that'd look better. That was in a different colour. You're kind of wanting to update your stuff for your channel? That's not a bad idea to do. Part of me has been tempted to change up my overlays and all that again too, because sometimes it's nice to refresh everything. Sometimes it's nice to have a change, eh, Dimitri? Do, 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 do. Hi Yana, welcome in. Kia ora. You're at the center of an incident? Oh no, Eilert, that sounds dangerous. Hopefully it's all okay. This is Naoko Neko. can't find a place to do overlays and everyone's looks good. I brought mine off Etsy. There's a lot of wonderful people, wonderful illustrators on Etsy who sell packs that have overlays and have all the bits ready to go. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alex. Well, you're very welcome here. I try to be welcoming and accepting of everyone to the best of my ability. I have had to ban people before, but that is usually because they have broken the rules, aka they've been, you know, coming in and just spewing awful things. And it's like, that's an easy ban. Or because of repeated behaviour that caused me essentially to have panic attacks. So for my own safety, I had to ban. But yes, we are a glittery bubble of positivity, whereas pretending the real world does not exist, so that we can take a little breather and recover and gather our spoons ready to face the real world when we need it. And that is how I try to keep it positive, light, happy. One of my favourite things about this community is when we share our glitters, which are little positive moments throughout the day. It doesn't have to be a big thing, you know. Sometimes it's real easy to have like big moments of positivity, but then, you know, on those days you don't have the big things. It's like it can seem really not so good, but if you can find enough little things to make the day feel good, then it's a positive day. So like right now the fantails are like running around the trees outside, and it's just so beautiful to watch these birds hopping and bouncing in the trees, and it's just such a little moment of glitter or positivity in my life. Yeah. Yay for preserving spoons, exactly. I call them pockets of joy, little pockets of joy. I love that. I think that's a delightful name for them as well. But yeah, if you have any glitters for the day, feel free to share them. Also, I got a new drink to try today and it's delicious. Again, doesn't have to be the big things. The little things count just as much. What flavour is the drink? It's a mystery flavour. It's mystery flavoured. It's some sort of tropical flavour. It's pretty good. It's one of those, I think it's called Poppy in the States, where it's like a prebiotic fibre type drink. That's a local variant of that. My friend Nico also tried a new drink today. Unfortunately, his drink was Four Loko. What is Four Loko? I don't know that drink. One thing chronic illness has taught me is that the little things are so valuable and worthy of savouring. Yes, very much so. Embrace the good days and enjoy the good days, and on the bad days, turn it into a good day as much as you can. But also acknowledge that it's okay to have a bad day. And this is not very smooth blending, which is going to make it annoying when I come to pencils. And smooth it out a bit while it's still a bit wet. It's at least a little smoother. Alcoholic energy drink? My goodness, that sounds... There's two things I don't drink, so yeah, no. I have not heard of it here, and it makes sense. Our energy drinks, I can't show you because I don't drink them anymore. I used to. But our energy drinks actually have like a recommended limit on the back of it. Here. So they're like, you know, you should only have 1 can of this a day. Apparently that's not a thing anywhere else. Oh my gosh, Hannah. I hope you're okay. The only reason I don't have energy drinks anymore is because I quit caffeine. But I did that. I challenged myself because I used to be very, very, very dependent on caffeine. I'm talking, I used to have multiple energy drinks a day, even despite the thing on the back of the can saying limit 1 per day, and I would have several. And then I would have 12 to 14 cups of coffee. Like, I was living on caffeine. And so I decided for myself that I wanted to stop drinking energy drinks because they're expensive. But also I was like, I'm pretty sure this isn't good for me. So I decided to quit caffeine cold turkey for 30 days and just prove to myself that I could do it, but then also give my body a chance to readjust so that I could have regular coffee and actually have it feel like coffee. Yeah, so I did it. It was hell on earth. It was one heck of a detox. I have never ever had a caffeine shakes quite like that. And then when I finished the 30 days, which I managed to do, I started reintroducing coffee again, but just like a cup or two a day. But I realized for myself that I didn't actually like how it was making me feel, and my anxiety was going through the roof, and I had a lot less anxiety having no caffeine. So that was when I went, you know what, I'm actually just going to not have caffeine altogether. And at first I thought it would be alright because you can have decaf coffee. So when I say I'm having a coffee, I'm usually having a decaf coffee. I am having a decaf coffee. But I was like, every once in a while I like a can of Coke. And I knew cola would be the hard part because I do like a can of cola every once in a while. Not like everyday situation, but every once in a while I really like a can of cola. And it's like, I'm not going to be able to drink cola again. Except then they just brought out 0 sugar, 0 caffeine cola here. So I was like, well, there we go. There is legit no reason for me to be drinking caffeine anymore. And now, like, there's been a couple of incidents where I've had a cup of coffee because I've been caffeine free for about 4 months or so. One of them was I accidentally made a coffee using the regular coffee instead of the decaf coffee because I was half asleep. I've done that twice. And then when I was in hospital because I didn't have decaf and I really wanted a coffee because I like waking up with a cup of coffee. It's my morning routine. So when I was in hospital, I was like, alright, I will have a cup of regular coffee. Yeah. We just realised Emily's shoes are covered in mud and soaking wet, so I need to do a quick stop at Kmart to get some before school. Oh no, Rosalind. Yeah. The healthy soda industry is popping off or popping off. Yeah. Oh, this one's called Moody. Yeah. Right. I'm happy with that. I think the yellow of the tablecloths is gonna pop a bit better. In fact, we'll just do yellow for the seat chairs as well. And then I just have to worry about the table. Like, maybe they, what's it called? the covered them with the same fabric or something. In fact, that would have been a good place to use washi tape. I can always come in and add washi tape afterwards if I want to. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong if you choose to drink energy drinks. Please don't think me saying, you know, about only drinking the decaf now. Like, again, I used to live on energy drinks as well. I understand. And it's totally fine. It's all your choice. There is no judgment here from me. I get it. It's just a choice I made. Oh, yeah, the hospital coffee was sheer awfulness. Yep. Yep. It was nasty, nasty, nasty. I've learned that if I have to spend any reasonable amount of time in hospital, bring your own coffee. I did that for my hysterectomy. I packed into my hospital bag instant coffee. So when they came around with the coffee in the morning, I had my like instant powder, and then they could just put hot water in. It was great, and I got a good cup of coffee. Man, I once spent 6 weeks in hospital post-fall. Oh, eating hospital food for 6 weeks. Like, I was very grateful to when my family, they did bring up stuff. But yeah, I would send them horror videos every night of the different foods that I ate and all that sort of stuff. And then when my mum went into hospital recently and she got to try hospital food for the first time, and I was like sitting there with her when it got served. I was like, wait, I just need to watch your face for this for posterity, because it was like a mystery meat dish. She's like, oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. And she takes one mouthful in her face, and I just burst out laughing. And I'm just like, I feel so justified for every time I've complained about the hospital food. Oh. And it's sad because, like, you're there for rest and recovery, you know. And the food is so awful. I see you, Cassie. Hi, Cassie. Okay. Alright, do I have some sort of brown? I got several browns in here. Because I think it will... I think we'll just do brown. Oh, was that meant to be brick? Did I miss a brick? I mean, I can always colour that one in quickly. Just annoying. Always annoying when you, like, think you've finished colouring with one colour separately and then turns out, surprise, there was more. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good, Cassie. hope you're doing good as well after your massive stream yesterday. I know you're back to work today, so hopefully it's not too bad. Oh, it's actually getting cold. I might have to go and put a blanket hoodie on. Just like 10 hours more to go. You got this, Cassie. Rocket fuel. Basket based, house based. Alright, let's activate those two. And then we can see how we feel about everything and where else. Yeah, I figured I would stream today because, A, if I didn't, I would just get distracted by my phone. And I wanted to get some colouring done, and I was in a colouring mood, so... And it's always lovely when I get to catch up with all of y'all and see how everyone's doing. At least I have an Amy stream today, so it makes the day 10 times better. Yay! I'm already a bit over this page though. It might be one of those days where I'm in a bit of a changeable mood and I just end up changing page 100 times. It happens. It's okay, we could switch to Mythomorphia for a while. I've been working on another Mythomorphia page, y'all. We'll get all of this base though. Just using the leftovers on the brush to do the cone. It's such a big ice cream. Yvonne, it's been lovely to have you here, but yes, if you need to go home or need to go to bed, please do. I hope you find that peaceful rest very, very quickly. Thank you so much for chatting with us and popping in. We appreciate the lurkers, but I also do appreciate when you come out a lurk and say hi. But of course, lurking's always valid as well. One of these days I will actually be home when you stream, I swear. It's all good, Cassie. I know. The streams really are not the best time for you. Snacks. Come here. Fake chocolate. That's true, Cressy. I'm very glad that you can hang out with us, even at your job. The kind of job I need. Not really. So, I have started playing Fields of Mystria. I am 2 weeks into the game, and I'm becoming a little obsessed. It's very, very cute. I love all the character designs. I keep wanting to play more, so that I can keep on exploring and figuring out more of the secrets of the town. I really like it. It's very much Stardew, but it feels less pressure intense, which is possibly because I also watch so many like speedrunners with Stardew, and I don't have that speedrun knowledge, so yeah. Ambient, hello. Kiora? Right. The brick that I forgot. So frustrating. I can't even remember exactly how I did the bricks, so we're just gonna merge these two and hope for the best. And a little bit of grey for the stone that I forgot. I just forgot a whole section in there. Good job, me. It's easy enough to do. Okay. So I think we'll do a pale wash of blue on the windows, and that will bring the blue back in. I think I'll do the tables brown. And I'll just bring the brown around as well. Okay, we'll do brown wood. Oh, good, Cassie. We'll get a little bit of table back here. Gosh, the street is so noisy today. There is a house down the road from us that's subdivided, and they're building a house on the back of their property. There's just all these trucks and stuff going in and out at the moment. And that's all I'm hearing is just trucks. Trucks upon trucks upon trucks. Alright. I'll do this part. I'm starting to like fill up all the little areas. That's why I always say just like colour what you know, and then the rest of it will sort of come together as you fill in more areas. Like I already know now, I need to do this flower pot at the back here a darker brown. So we'll do the flower pot, the darker brown. Still on screen? We are. Leah Revokes. Hello, hello. Kia ora. Welcome in. How are you going today? And we're gonna use that dark brown down here as well, like they're drinking a black coffee. And we're going to take our light blue. I'm going to work really lightly over the windows. Start with our flower pot and activate that. Settling in for another night of insomnia. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Leah. Hopefully we'll help you find that peaceful rest. There's some people that put me on to help them fall asleep, so yeah. It looks so pretty. Thank you, Rosalind. Okay. Oh, and that little cup of coffee down here. Woohoo! Okay. Now it's hard decisions time. Are you thinking of changing your name, Dimitri? What would you change it to? Names are a hard thing sometimes to come up with. Oh, it's cold. Keep it easy and simple. That's fair enough. Right, I'm gonna bring the red back in. Use red on top. I know we had a grey. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Whew. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I feel like I'm about to sneeze again. Whew. I think we're done with sneezing. I'm sorry to hear that, Ilex. We're going to take the grey and use that also for the wheels. Colouring Bumblebee. Hello, hello. Kia ora, Jess. How are you going, huh? Sorry, I keep feeling like I'm about to sneeze again. We're just basing away on Naoko Neko. Though to be perfectly honest, I'm not vibing with it. So I'm just like I'm trying to finish the base, although we'll see. But yeah, honestly, I'm not vibing it today. So I thought I was. I thought this was the mood. But apparently it's not. So we might have to change a little bit, but I'm going to try and do the colours that I at least know. Getting ready for bed, but had to pop in. I appreciate that. I know it's getting late over there for you. My time never works for everybody, but that's okay, because again, you got to stream when it suits you. And then sure enough, soon time zones will happen. And then everything will change anyway. Amy, I was going to say there's a very different palette than what you were using the other day. Very bright and varied. Thank you. Yeah. I want this one to be very bright. I want it to be like real summery and colourful and chirpy. Hopefully. Hopefully that's coming across like summer ice cream vibes, basically. As I colour it in the middle of winter. Chai! Hello, hello! Good to hear. Stay safe, hun. Oh. Also, welcome back, Cassie. Oh, I keep feeling like I'm going to sneeze. Alright, so the only thing I have left to do is the twisty pole, the ice cream itself, and little kitty cat's clothes, which, what are his colours again? Cheeto outfit. See, I did them in teal before, but we haven't really used a lot of teal. I think I'm just going to do purple for his clothes, just to tie in the purple. Because I haven't actually used the purple anywhere else except for his little toy. And it will tie in the purple of her dress. Adri. Let's get that the right way around. I was about to say Adri, but no. Adri. Hello, lovely. Kia ora, welcome in. Enjoy your colour by number. I have heard that heat over there has been atrocious this year, so hopefully it's going to settle down soon for y'all. Oh, no, I started colouring it in yellow. I wasn't going to do any more yellow. Oh well, done now. Oh. Alright, sorry. Just gonna blow my nose. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much today. It's not hay fever season. It's going to be 35. Oh my goodness. You can take some of our cold. Please give us some of your warmth. It has been very, very cold here in Aotearoa. I'm not a fan of winter anymore. I used to love winter. It used to be my favourite season because I always ran hot, but now I always run cold. But I also still don't like it overly hot either. Alright, most important question of the page. Flavour of the ice cream. What's our favourite flavour of ice cream, folks? Or what flavour do you think we should do the ice cream if you think the ice cream should be a different flavour? I'm kind of leaning towards mint. Like, maybe it's mint chocolate chip. Because I think bringing some light green into the middle could be quite nice. Raspberry ripple, strawberry. Nice pink. I mean, pink would also be a good feature. It would tie back into her dress. Ellie J, kia ora. Hello, lovely. Mint chocolate chip is actually your favourite? I love mint chocolate chip ice cream. We're just debating the ice cream in the middle of this page. What colour to colour it. I'm kind of leaning towards mint. As if it was like mint chocolate chip. Because I think the light green would look quite good there. Kim, hello, hello. Welcome in. Kia ora to you, Kim. You love coffee ice cream? Coffee ice cream's also good, Yana. I love, love, love an affogato as well. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Sunday stream train. Well, it's technically Monday here, but sure, we can be a Sunday stream train. Sunday/Monday, because for some of us it's Monday. No, I think I'm going to go with mint. I love mint chocolate chip, but I really am leaning towards that light green in the middle. I think it's really going to tie it all together. I wish it was Sunday. I kind of wish it was Sunday too. Because then I know, Cassie, you would still be at home and you could be colouring. In fact, you could be live with me and we could dual stream. This might be a little too dark for mint. We might have to pick some of this colour up. I like cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip, green tea and coffee. Cookies and cream is also a good flavour as well. Ellie J, I'm glad to hear you're being kind to yourself. Matcha green tea ice cream. I haven't had that. I have to try that sometime. I am looking forward to after my oral surgery and being able to eat ice cream. Because it's a soft food. I think that'll work for mint chocolate chip. We'll obviously draw the chocolate chips in later. Now I just have to do the swirly bowl, which in theory should be red and yellow to go with the I'll start off with the red anyway, and then I'll decide if I want to do it red and white or red and yellow. Oh, that was still damp. Helps when we don't lean our hand onto the wet page. Tends to help, doesn't it, when you don't spread stuff everywhere? I think I actually like that red and white. I might leave that red and white. I think that'll work as a base. I feel like everything is based and you've got everything like has at least a base of Inktense, if not a bit of shading in the Inktense. Yeah, no, I think I'm happy with that. But I need the page to dry before I can carry on with it. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, it's been an hour, so it's time for us to take a little stretch because we need to look after ourselves. I might be in a bit of a colouring mood, but I'm also a little locked up today, so I do have to keep making sure I stretch every hour, and I encourage you to do the same. I'm actually going to disappear for 2 minutes and go and grab my blanket hoodie because I'm actually really, really cold. So I'm going to go and grab that. So I'll just put you all on to a quick 2-minute break while I do that and also get a stretch in. We'll be back momentarily. Oh my gosh, it's so much warmer. Right, I actually feel warm now. It's very important. Okay, so we're just going to leave that to the side to dry for a while. Alright, I'll just leave the title as Naoko Neko, even though we're going to move on from Naoko Neko for a while. Nah, I should actually update our title. Might just call it Monday Madness. And then that allows me to just change colouring pages all the time. Because I get the feeling that today is one of those days where I bounce around and have a lot of different colouring stuff on the go. Right. He's so close to finish this book. I'm so excited for you, Amy. Thank you. I am excited too. I can't believe that I'm so close. So freaking close to finishing. That's where the grey went. So, for anyone that's not aware, this is from Kirby Roseanne's Mythomorphia. And in Mythomorphia, I have 3 spreads left. This is one of 3. So there's 5 pages total. So once this one's finished, I'll be down to 3 pages. A double page spread and a single page spread. And then the whole of Mythomorphia will be done. So we're just going to detour to Mythomorphia for a while. I need to change my light settings because it's going to keep blowing out every time I put my arm in. I've walked to the break room 3 times to get something, and all 3 times I've gotten distracted and forgotten it. Oh no, Cassie. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I want. Auto exposure off. And then we want to make it just a bit too bright. There we go. Okay. Amy, where are you that it's cold while the rest of us are dealing with a heat wave? I'm in Aotearoa, New Zealand, the same as LJ. Yeah, and it's our winter. Exactly. We're in the middle of winter, so it's cold. It's cold. Yeah. Love the palette. Thank you. I don't know why I started with this palette. It was not what I originally planned for the page. I was going to do more like browns and more like a white sphinx with like blues and stuff like that, but then I started on the clouds and for some reason I did pink, purple and yellow, so I was like, I guess we're changing direction on the page. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. It will be a great accomplishment to get it finished. I cannot wait to have the book done. I'm not pushing myself to get it finished this month, but I am aware I could finish it this month. I could finish it next month. I might need several months just to do the last couple of pages, you know? It'll take as long as it takes, but it is really exciting to think about how close it is to being done. Whoops, you just came out of the extender. I think you're the loose one. But before we can get there, we have to finish this page. And there's a lot of feathers on this page. There's also, behind this page, 2 completed pages. So there's a bit of texture from the completed pages. So that's where the Prismacolors are very useful because they help smooth out the page. Mandy, welcome in. You're quite alright. Oh, Kim, thank you so much. It's very chill. That's very sweet of you to say, Kim. I appreciate that. And yes, I hope you are having a fantastic time in the stream. We do keep things pretty chill here. It's a good, cozy, comfy sort of space. That was in Tubiphon. Oh my god, the Tubiphon stream was chaos. That was absolute chaos, and I loved every minute of it. It was so much fun though. It really was. I had such a blast doing that. Ah, sorry, that's my cold hands making me drop things. So yeah, I've tried to make the wings just a little bit darker purple than the rest of the body. So it's like a little different, but still purple. That's all good, Ilex. If you want to message me and send me a DM on Discord or Instagram, and if you need to, feel free to do that, hun. Hopefully things get better soon. Oh my gosh, I am so cold all of a sudden. It's like I had some hot soup for brunch and it's like it's worn itself off. Alright, we've got these tiny little wings up here, and then I think row 1 of the wings is done. Around the tiny clouds, which I've still got to go around with a paint pen to like outline them properly and clean them up and all that sort of stuff. Also need to have some water. Everyone, make sure you have some water or some form of hydration. Self-care, very important. So what are we all colouring out there today? If we are colouring. Just a valid not to be colouring. Or if we're gaming, or what are we up to? Again, if I wasn't doing this right now, I would probably be playing the Fields of Mystria, because that is quickly becoming the obsession game at the moment. Pokopia. I know how to pronounce that word. Is it obsession game right now? Ooh. I really like the sounds of that game. It almost makes me want to upgrade my Switch, except it's not. It's something I can do right now. Just finished my first Fantasy World page for Adri's group, uploading to socials, then we'll start the next one, which I'll try to do all in Albert Drury's. Ooh. That also sounds really, really cool. I really like that Fantasy Worlds book. Be excited to see more pages done from it too. Free whips. Jess Romantic Country Free. Another... Oh gosh. I have one of their books. I should know how to pronounce this. Chiaki Ida books. I'm not pronouncing that right. I know. And a third on Leon's Journey. I love Leon's Journey, or Shadow's Journey as we call it here. I put my page in art text. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Pencil butter! Hello, hello, lovely. Got inspired by Annika using watercolor pencils yesterday, and some colorists talking about light layers with watercolor pencils. Yeah, building out tones. Oh, that's beautiful. I think Leon's Journey is one of my favourite books. That being said, my favourite book changes all the time. Whoops, wrong one. That one! Once I choose the right page. Oh, that's looking beautiful. Love, love, love all the like purples and blues. It's so cute. Yeah. It's a gorgeous page. Well done, Ambient. It's looking fantastic. It's so cute. It is, isn't it? You're loving the colour scheme in the class? Thank you, Pencil Butter. This wasn't the original plan. I don't know, just got to the page and started. Well, the original plan was to have a very light white Sphinx. Gosh, I cannot word today. I'm struggling with words. Sphinx with like blues and browns and keeping it very white, blue, and brown. And then I came to start this page and I started with Neo colors. And I started pink, purple, and yellow for the clouds. And then I was like, well, that doesn't really go with blue, white, and brown. So I wasn't sure. Plus, the Neo colors weren't actually working properly because of the fact, like, the texture of this background and the paper, it just wasn't reacting right. And I didn't like how it was looking. So then I had to go over and paint everything with acrylic paint to fix it up. And I could have changed the colour scheme then because I was going in with acrylic paint. But for some reason I stuck with the yellow, pink and purple. And then I was like, well, I don't know if the white, blue and brown is really going to go with the yellow, pink and purple. So let's just keep with yellow, pink and purple. And go with that. And I mean, I do like how it's coming together. It's just, it's not what I originally intended. But also, I'm pretty sure the Sphinx page is in one of the collaboration books that I have. So I'm pretty sure I've got this page again and I can do it with those colours anyway. So it's like, this is the way that I'm inspired to go. We might as well just go with it. My daughter told me I should illustrate a book or something. I said I am doing colouring right now. Thank you. Illustrations are hard. I know. I almost pulled out the colouring book stuff today and started drawing instead. Probably should have. It's been a while and I've still got the massive colouring page. But then I was like, no, I want to work on Naoko Neko. But then it turned out I didn't want to work on Naoko Neko. I don't know. I'm in a very changeable mood today for what I feel like doing. Stardust, hello. Welcome in, lovely. No, I've only just really started. I've only been going for about an hour and a half. So, hopefully I've only just started. You know what my body's like. Sometimes it goes nope, but we seem alright at the moment. Mostly just cold. Happy accidents? Yeah, it has been a bit of a happy accident. Plus, once it's done, there is another page of Mythomorphia done. And we're down to the final 2. You need your Amy time. Well, I will try my best. Try my best to provide that space where we escape the world because it doesn't exist. Probably should let Shadow in at some point. He did get locked out, but that's because Mum wants to have a little bit of a rest, and he can be a bit annoying sometimes. So, but I will have to let him in at some point to be nice. But it is also a nice sunny day, so he's outside in the garden, and he loves being out in the garden, so I'm not being that mean by keeping him outside for a while. Even though he was outside also while we did groceries. But then he came in and had a feed, and then he wandered back outside on his own accord, so I just shut the doors. The little fur goblin that we all love. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he was a little annoyance last night. Adore him. Love him. He was great yesterday. He decided to jump behind me, and he was sitting behind me, and that was perfect, because that meant that I could, like, colour and do things. And, like, he wasn't in the way. He wasn't on the desk. He still got to be cozy and comfy and cuddle up next to me. It's like, could you not do this all the time? This is actually quite good, cat. So, yeah, that worked really well for a while until he decided he wasn't going to do that. And then had to be all over my desk again. And try and drink the paint water again. I don't know what it is about his obsession with dirty paint water. And cats are supposed to be so picky about clean water, right? That's the crazy part. I don't get why he's so obsessed with my dirty, glitter-filled, pigment paint-filled waters. It's like, this is everything you're not meant to like in water. And like, if I took water out of the tap normally and just put it on the ground for him, he would walk away from it. He doesn't like those. We have bowls outside to catch rainwater because that's what he likes drinking. But my paint water, which is tap water with paint particles in it, somehow he goes nuts for it. Tato just likes to drink my bath water. Oh my goodness. And Ozzy would drink the tap water at my old place. He wouldn't drink the tap water at your old place. He'd just throw it everywhere. But he stopped when you started giving him bottled water. Ah. As I said, we just have some bowls outside that we put rainwater and stuff into. Well, we don't put the rainwater into. The rainwater naturally accumulates in it. And that's what he likes to drink. Bruno has a water fountain. He loves it. He wouldn't drink out of a bowl unless we are traveling. He's so funny. Cats are funny like that. they have their own little personality quirks. Like, I was talking with somebody recently, I cannot remember who, about the cats in, like, food preferences. Like, Shadow is I've never ever seen a cat who is so obsessed with bread. Like, buttered bread, but bread. It's probably because of the butter on it. And then the other day I was eating a cookie, and it was a cookie that was covered in a caramelized white chocolate. And Shadow was doing the thing where he comes along and I think I was even streaming it, to be honest. But he was doing the thing where he comes along and he sniffs it because he wants to, it's human food and he thinks it's for him. And normally if I let him sniff it and then he goes, oh, okay, it's not actually human food I like, he'll walk away and leave it alone. But this time he sniffed it and then he was trying to eat it and he was trying to claw my hand to bring it to him so that he could eat it. And it's like, it's caramelized white chocolate, cat. This is wrong on so many levels for you. Out of all the things you could like. You were here for that one? Okay, yeah, I was streaming it. Yeah. I was like, hang on, I think I was streaming this moment. Yeah, he was going nuts. I have thought about getting one of those water fountains for Shadow. I feel like he probably would drink a lot more water from that one because it's moving, but he may also just play in it because he's sometimes a teenager and then sometimes he's a grumpy old man. Do they always like the things they aren't supposed to have? Pretty much. Pretty much. Don't buy the plastic water fountain. It's full of ghost stainless steel. Okay. Left Bruno alone today while Jess was streaming. Didn't tell Jess that she was babysitting. It's funny when the cats do go on and get obsessed watching the computer. That's one thing I'm grateful for, is Shadow's never been obsessed with the computer. He likes to walk over it sometimes and he'll send messages while he's walking all over it, but yeah. Tato and Ozzy both have a vendetta against bread. Have to keep bread in the fridge or closed up in the pantry or they will destroy it. Not eat it, just murder it. I'm pretty sure if we did leave things in a certain area, he would. But Shadow is quite good in the fact that he's like never jumped up on the table or the benches. So that means like if he could jump up on the table, it would be all hell would break loose for certain things. But yeah, I am glad that he's never jumped up on the table or the bench. He certainly tries when we're at the dinner table to like put his paw up to the table and be like, give me some food. So we'll be sitting and then this paw will just come up onto the table and be like, I'm here too, give me some. Ugh. Oh my goodness, it's so cold. Sorry for those of you that are in a heat wave, but also I don't know if you can see, but my fingers are slightly blue. My fingernails. Because I'm that cold. Might have to go and make a hot drink. Does Bruno actually watch the computer or the TV? Hunter doesn't seem to understand that's a real person on the other side. Oh. I just realised my music went off the DMCA free one and was moving on to something else. I was like, I don't know what this is, and I don't know if you're DMCA free, so make sure it goes back to what I can play. I don't think I'd be able to colour if it's cold enough to do my nails blue. I mean, they're not, like, blue. I mean, they're a little blue. Yeah. I've got a blanket on my lap, and I've got my blanket hoodie on. I might go and make a cup of coffee, though. I think that's probably what I need to do. In about 20 minutes or so, we'll have another stretch, because I am stretching every hour today. I'm going to do my best to stretch every hour, so in 20 minutes or so, I'll get up and I'll make a cup of coffee. Somehow a horse got onto a train platform in Sydney? Oh my goodness. Speaking of animals being weird. That's wild. I don't have trains in my town. There is a, like, railway track, and yes, technically there are the occasional train that passes through, but it's like taking stuff from the port. It's not passenger trains. I always get fascinated when I go to a town and these trains that I can take. A heated water bottle that you can put on. I don't have a hot water bottle. I don't own one of those. I have a heater beside me, but it's not that cold. I'm just, yeah. Again, I will make a cup of coffee. I'll get to hold the hot cup of coffee, and that'll warm me up. Look, we're making progress with the wings. We just got this bit left to go, and if I can finish this section, then that whole page is done, and then it's just, no, it's not, because I've got under here. I was skipping ahead too much. I'll put my hands in the pockets for a minute. The horse went on a very late night stroll, Cassie. Oh my goodness. We recently had a longhorn cow in the middle of the interstate, in the middle of a 5-mile bridge over the bay. Oh my goodness. The most we get here was animals. There's probably cows on the road because I live in a farming region, so it's probably more common out of the city a bit more, but not so much in the city. We did have the monkeys escaping from the zoo recently, but they just hanged outside the exclosure. They didn't really go all that far, so enclosure, Amy. Speak words properly. Animals and their adventures. I mean, it would make a great actually it would make a great colouring theme book of just like animals and their adventures, and you draw like all these funny incidences. Oh my goodness. Animals where they shouldn't be, yeah. Animals getting in trouble. The parrot that always escapes the zoo and comes and hangs out outside my window, and it's like, you're meant to be in the bird enclosure at the zoo, but somehow always flies back. Yeah, boo on the cold. But I'm sorry for those of you in the heat that are there like, oh, give me some of that cold. I'm sorry to be harping on about it when I know you're all in there in the heat as well. I'll put my hands in my pockets for a while, that'll help. Oh my goodness, I swear the yawning is because I'm cold. It's like my body goes, we should go to bed to warm up, so I'm going to make you yawn so you go to bed. That'd be a good colouring book. Animals where they shouldn't be. Someone get onto that. Not me, because we all know how long it takes me to draw a colouring page. I'll get back to it one day. Again, I did think about pulling out the colouring book stuff today and actually working some more on the colouring pages, which I might switch to. You never know. Again, there's a reason why we changed the title to just be a generic title, so I could bounce around all different things. I don't love the heat, but I'd rather be 100 Fahrenheit than 50 Fahrenheit. I'll take the hot over cold any day. Winter clothes make me claustrophobic. Fair enough. I actually prefer the cold over hot. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people swing one way or the other. I want it temperate. I used to be cold over hot. But now the cold makes my arthritis sore. The hot is just hot and sticky and makes me feel gross. So now I just want temperate. I want everything to be mild all the time. I feel the best in mid-spring and very late summer to early autumn. Yeah. Yeah, at least if you're cold, you can usually put on more layers or warm up, but it is hard to cool down. Oh, that's a fun fact, Apheline. Fun fact, yawning doesn't mean you're tired. It means there's a lack of oxygen in your body. Your brain is telling you to yawn to get it in more quickly. There we go. Welcome in, Apheline. Kia ora. Hope you're going well today. Right, I think we're getting there with these wings. See, for me, when I get cold, it's to the bone and no amount of layers help. Yeah, and that's unfortunately what happens with me now, is when I get cold, it is a bone cold. And that's what I'm just being conscious of. I don't want to get to the thing. But see, it says right now that it's currently 15 degrees Celsius, which, like, it does not feel 15 degrees, but that could just be me. Yeah. I approved your comment to go through, Adri, but yeah, YouTube has weird auto mod. Those are the words I'm looking for. I'm doing really well with words today. Words are hard today. I don't know what it is. You're packing to go to Scotland later? Nice. Oh, you sent some art texts? Awesome. We'll check that out in a little bit. It's probably a good time. If anybody does want to send any art texts through, feel free. And we'll do a thing of art text, and then I'll take a little stretch break and go make a cup of coffee. Because again, we are trying to stretch every hour today just to keep things loose because the bones don't feel particularly great today. Words are wow. Well, there's not case in point, you know? Words are not wording. No, words are not wording. I'm going to slip into lurk mode and try and get some cleaning done. All good, PB. Good luck with the cleaning. One half done with Polly, the other done with Inktense. Doing some experimenting. Oh, lovely. I sent you the other day the finished one. Not done anymore yet. Okay, I'll have a look at that one too, Etheline. Yeah. YouTube just likes to... keep us... I don't know. I don't understand their auto mods sometimes, but... yeah. Alright. Alright. So, from Stardust, we have this big double page here where one half is doing in Polychromos and then one half is Inktense. So this looks like our Inktense in progress page side. It's looking gorgeous. It's so many leaves. My gosh, is that a lot of leaves? So many leaves. I've been reading Acta, ready for the 6th book out. So me too, and Crescent City. I've been rereading Silver Flame and House of Flame and Shadow. I also need to do the Throne of Glass series. Yes, too many. I'm kind of going to be happy when they're done. I'm not surprised, Stardust. I would be the same. My gosh, it's a lot of leaves, but it's gorgeous work. You're doing a stunning job on it. It's looking fabulous. And then from Etheline, we have this one here. The finished House of the Dragon page. Which is also gorgeous. Love how that came together. I love those clouds back there too. They've got some really cool texture to them. Beautiful job, both of you. Both did fabulous. We'll just... okay. Do. I've gone right back to the beginning. Book 1. Oh, love it. It's a comfort series for me, so it's one of those series that I've just read and read and read, so it's like I wouldn't mind doing it again. I love colouring in the ACOTAR colouring book while listening to ACOTAR. It's something fun in doing that, but I just got the Powerless colouring book, so I want to start listening to the Powerless series. So I'm like, I'm trying to get these books finished so that I can start that and start working in the colouring book. Yeah, the Throne of Glass series is also good. I've read the first 2, I think it is. But yeah, I need to actually read the full series. Took out the fairy houses and doors out of my miniature books by Camellia and Jacobin. Nice, Mandy. Do not envy you in them leaves. No, me neither. So many leaves. I mean, right now I'm doing so many wings, so many feathers. You've got the ACOTAR and Throne of Glass colouring book. Me too. They're really, really neat. I really like the illustrations in them. If anyone's wondering what the heck we're talking about, it's a book series by Sarah J. Maas. It's a very popular couple of series. If you've got any books that you're reading or book suggestions, feel free to drop them in chat as well. So you got 2 copies of the ACOTAR, 1 English, 1 German, because the cover are different and 2 pages have been switched around. Oh, interesting. I stopped reading it. Now I need to start all over again because I have no idea where I was. Oh, fair enough. Okay, we are coming up on 2 hours, and as I said, I'm going to stop and take a quick break again, just to make sure that I'm looking after my back today, and I'm going to go and make myself a cup of coffee and pop to the bathroom. So I encourage you all to do the same, to take a little self-care break, to at the very least stand up and stretch, but also take an opportunity to hydrate. Maybe meds. Do you need to take meds? Do you need to empty out the dishwasher, put out the rubbish bin? Anything that could make life easier for future you. So yeah, we'll just be a couple of minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Oh, that's so much better. Also went to the bathroom. So we did 3 things. But most importantly, we got a hot cup of coffee with oat milk. Oh, it's so hot on my fingers. Oh. I feel like I've actually read the Relentless series. It's sounding really familiar, Etheline. Oh, hot liquid. Hot liquid. Okay. Come on, Amy. We're so close to getting those wings done. Even though I feel over this one as well. I'm just in such a changeable mood today. So where I am in the house is definitely a little cooler. I don't get any sun until it comes around in the afternoon, so it'll start coming in soon. I also just feel the cold a lot more. So yeah, it's also just me. It sounds familiar. I read so much that sometimes I don't always recall things. But yeah, the Relentless series sounds familiar. I feel like I can visualize the cover as well. Which is why I'm like, this seems familiar. But I'll have to like look back at my history to triple check. See if indeed I have. Because I barely remember. Yeah, I might switch, but I do want to finish this last little section of at least the top of the wings. Because it's so close to being done. Refuge and Rogue. Yeah. I don't know if I read the second and third one. It's just Relentless. Seems really familiar. Let me go and... Relent. Okay, no, it's not in my history. So what am I thinking of? Can I look at my history? Me. E-audiobooks. It was a while ago, so I don't know. No, I'm actually thinking Reckless, which is part of the Powerless series. That's where I'm getting confused. I'm thinking Reckless. That's where the confusion is coming from. But, good to know. I'll have a look to see if it's available. Because I always love a good book suggestion. It's the problem sometimes is there's so many similar titles too, and it's like, sometimes all the stuff that I read blurs into one. So, because I am a bit of a speed reader, and sometimes like I don't connect with the book that much. Like I'll read it, but it's not like I'll read it and then be like, okay, cool, I've read it, move on to the next one. It's not something that stays with me or connects with me strongly, and I'll enjoy it while I'm reading it, but it's like, it's a one and done. So then sometimes things get brought up and it's like, sounds familiar. Have I actually read that? And I can't remember because there's so much that I read or listen to. But they're like, again, one and dones. One and dones. I did my base with blue lime and my poly, but the outcome is so different. Oh. Oh, hot. Feels good on the fingers. All good, Rosalind. I hope the PC works out. You don't need more issues right now with everything you've had to deal with lately, so hopefully it figures itself out soon. Oi. Sometimes I get confused between my audiobook and my Kindle version. Fair enough. I mostly listen to audiobooks. I prefer audiobooks because it means I can color at the same time. So I definitely prefer an audiobook, but I don't have Audible or any audiobooks like that. I just get audiobooks out from my library. So if it's not available on my library app, I don't get it. That sucks, because yeah, sometimes these books that I'm like, oh, but it's okay. Oh, top of one wing is done. Just the top of the wing. Whew. Detour, we're gonna have some more fake chocolate. Because it's white chocolate, so it's not real chocolate. But it's delicious, and that's all I care about. Oh. Can't beat a good paper or hardback when you're reading and you start to fall asleep and then it smacks you in the face to wake you up and say. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of do that with my phone when I'm reading on my phone, though. And then I drop my phone on my face and it's like, ow. Just so rude. It's the best part of having paper books. They have to remind you to read more. Yeah, I don't have a lot of paper books. I do have ACOTAR on paper. But honestly, I listen to it in audiobook form. I hire it out from the library all the time. Okay, I've done way too much of the dark purple. Part of me is tempted to just stop colouring and play video games. You have over 1,500 paper books? My goodness, Etheline. My goodness. Dimitri, enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your lurk cookie. I've heard they're delicious. I do feel myself warming up a little bit with the cup of coffee. It's definitely helping. Problem is, I find it hard to find books I haven't read and like now. I would imagine with that many books read, if you've read all the books in your collection, that's incredible. Oh, we've almost finished the first part. Almost finished this section. All this talk of audiobooks is also making me want to just like curl up in bed with my audiobook. Told you, I'm in like such a changeable mood today. I have to write the new ones while rereading my others. So yeah, that would make sense. I'm also trying to listen to Fourth Wing while doing other things. Yeah. I've still got to go through the third Fourth Wing. That one's been harder for me to get through, to be honest. Oh my gosh, it's 1 PM. Day is going. Oh my gosh, look. We have made progress on those wings, though. Considering we started with just a little section here done, and we've got all that done. We're making progress on the wings. It's 2 AM there? Oh my goodness. Now, if you need to go to sleep, but also I know a lot of y'all are like insomniacs. So. Okay. It's only 9 PM on Sunday there, but I'll be up late. I know myself. Yeah, it's valid. You've made more progress than me, as I can't colour the same thing for long and then have to go on to something else. So it's surprised when I finish my last colouring page. Either that or I lose the book I was working on and have to find something else to colour. ADHD is a pain. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a bit over it. So part of me is very like, but I'm also like so close with the wings that it's like, part of me is like, just push through and get the wings done. Yeah. Part of me is also just like, I'm over the wings. Love Amy Page because it's purple and different but so pretty. Thank you. It's not what I planned for this page at all, but it's somehow where we ended up. The original plan was like a white Sphinx with like browns and blues. And then yeah, for some reason we took a turn and ended up with purple. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at it. Like, it's cool. And I don't know why I chose purple, but it's working. And I'm sure the Sphinx is in another one of my collaboration books. So it's like, I'm sure I've got it again somewhere. So it's like, we can do it again. And I can do it. The whites and browns and purples. Whites and browns and blues. Yeah. So the plan is obviously the wings are the dark purple. I'm thinking pinks for the hair, light yellow for these cloth parts. And then lots of gold for the jewelry. And bringing in some browns for this background element. If you're like me, you rush the last bit as you're over it and think, dang, I should have stopped and waited not to rush it. Yeah. I think that happened yesterday with a page I was working on too. Oh, sneak peeks. finished my Dragon of the Realms page. And I like how it came together, but I definitely rushed to Dragon at the end. Yeah, definitely rushed to end Dragon, but I still like it. I know I can do better, but I was definitely rushing the Dragon at the end. I might still go over their eyes a bit and tone down their eyes. I'm not 100% sure there, but yeah. I have to sort of hold it like this so you don't get shine reflect, because if I hold it that way it starts looking really shiny. But yeah, I'm just glad this one is done. It was a lot. It was a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Stardust. Thank you, Eveline. Look, my fingers aren't blue anymore. I can feel my fingers again. Look how freaking long my nails are. I almost I need to trim them, but I don't want to trim them because I want to paint them. That's what I really want to do, is I want to paint them. But because I got an op coming up, I can't. I get proud because I used to be a nail biter, so it's like I look at these and I'm like, yes. I've gone from a nail biter to extreme long nails. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like the feeling of acetone or nail polish remover. I don't like the feeling of it, so it's just easier not to paint them. I'm lazy. I don't like removing nail polish, so we'll just not paint them. Alright, so we definitely have yellow. You're all good. I got what you mean. Yes. No, it's the same. That's the issue with me. This one broke. So that one's the middle finger, the rude finger, is just a little bit shorter than everyone else, but it's okay. I have thought about trimming them to be back to that length, which is still, you know, good and long. I also don't really know how to shape my nails because I never had to, so... yeah, can't stream tomorrow because we've got medical appointments. Wednesday, I've got things on Wednesday night, and I've got a few things to do Wednesday, so probably not Wednesday either. And then Thursday, I've got appointments. And then Friday, I'm trying to make regular. Is Friday the appointment this week, or is it next week I've got Friday appointments? No, it's still a couple of weeks away. Okay. Yes! Wings are done. Wings are done! Longfork! Kia ora, kia ora! It's almost lunchtime for you? Nice, Cassie. I'm so glad the day's going fast. I love when that happens. It makes it so much better. I'm just picking away at some stuff now, but the wings are essentially done. Oy, oy. Yeah, I do like those darker purple wings with the light purple body. I think that was a cool idea. You're colouring too, Longfork? Oh, excellent. I'm just deciding now, because there's some random feathers that are flying around that they look different to the feathers of the wings of the Sphinx. So it's like maybe they're feathers from the birds in the background. I'm just deciding if we do those feathers purple as well. I mean, I can always leave the colours to the side just in case, which probably isn't a bad thing to do. Dreamy dragons? Nice. I love colouring dragons. So fun. Thank you, Eveline. Oh. I'm not just zoning out. I am just thinking. Oy. Oh, excuse me. Right. Do I want to carry on with this? Do I want to carry on with anything else? Do I want to go and have a nap? Because it's been nearly 3 hours. I don't really feel like doing anything more on this one, I think. You yawning on the other side of the world? Sorry. Don't mean to make you yawn. Alright, I'm gonna put those colours in there. Yeah, no, I think I'm done on this one for now. I'll move that one to the side. Oh. That is from underneath. As I've coloured on top, I'll have to be aware of that it is transferring some of the colour. Need to get some like cleaning spray or something. Do I have any? I have an alcohol wipe here. I do need to kind of give my desk a good wipe down anyway. Get so mucky. Alright. I think I'm just going to do some page shopping. I think that's kind of the mood. I'll bring you guys in closer in a minute. With Shadow, he was outside last I checked. He might still be outside. I can go and check and bring him in a little bit. Oh, I was going to bring you in closer too. Fortunately, when I painted this, it slightly bled over to the back at the top there, which is annoying, but what can you do? Yeah, it is the hospital bag book and colours. I still have them pulled out at the moment. But yes, they do usually live in my hospital bag as a emergency thing for hospital. Right, that's that page done. That one was like already really close to being done, so it was easy. All right. It's actually surprising amount done in this book now. It's a quarter of the way through, apparently. Where's the cupcakes page? Maybe I kind of feel like doing that page. We'll do that page. We'll start on this page anyway. So yeah, the pencils I'm using, if anyone hasn't heard of, they are Staedtler Buntstift. They're incredibly firm pencils. So I kind of treat it pastely. See, you can barely see the pink on there, but there is pink on there, I swear. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend these pencils, but they're good. Because they're so firm, they are good for the travel bag, and again, for an emergency hospital bag set, they'll do the job. I haven't had to sharpen them at all, which says a lot. Can you even see the colour on the page? You can kind of see it. It's so pastel and light. They'll hurt a little bit, but it's not too bad right now, and I don't think I'll be going for that much longer, to be perfectly honest. I'm feeling pretty drained. So, it's not like we're going to be spending hours colouring with them. Just doing a little bit more. I also don't know where I've put my gloves, so... Oh no, there's one beside me. Alright. We'll be preemptively looking after ourselves because, you know, I do say self-care, so. Pull the hair out that's trapped in it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. That gave anyone a jump scare? Oh. Gosh, it's the 5th time I've sneezed today. Unless we start ink in the air, but it's not allergy season, so... Oh, sorry. Yeah, the washing machine is... I had that issue yesterday. I was trying to wash blanket hoodies, and it just kept on unbalancing the machine, and in the end I had to take the blanket hoodies out without rinsing them. So that was so heavy to take out as well. So annoying. But at least they were clean and they're drying. They're just going to take forever to dry. Hi, Lucy. Kia ora, kia ora. How you going? Can you even see any colour? It's so pale. Oh. What playlist is this? It's not a playlist, it's just one big 5-hour long Pokemon inspired music. Is the music jumped up really loud for some reason? Do I need to turn it down? Oh, your washing machine is what's loud. I understand now, Etheline. I understand now. My brain, I tell ya. Words are hard. It feels very like it's chugging along, you know? But yeah, also part of me is like tempted to go and play Fields of Mystria. This game's going to become a problem. Alright, I'm already over cupcakes. Let's colour the little strawberries. Hi, Shona. Well, I've already got him 14 days into it, so I don't know, like, it's weird streaming it mid-game. I probably should have streamed it from the start, but then I would, like, yeah. I know, it is a cozy game. I'm trying to not stream... It's hard, because I want to stream games, but also I shouldn't stream games on the same channel that I stream art on, because YouTube gets really confused by it and doesn't like it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to make it a stream game, because then I'll not want to stream it. I'll not want to stream, but then I won't be able to play, you know? Sometimes it's nice to just have a game that's not... I was, like, streaming it in the Discord, per se, so I happened to be in my Discord, and we were doing a hang, and I was streaming it in there. And having people watch, and they were, like, colouring or doing other things while I was playing that. It's what we do sometimes, is we hang out in Discord and, like, live colour together or something. Yeah. Oh my goodness, Eveline. Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. No, I still appreciate it. It's a really fun game so far. I'm very much enjoying it. You've got a no cleaning done pencil butter? Oh my goodness. I hear lots of good things about Fields of Mystery. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. Again, I'm only 14 days in, but the character design is really cute. I really like the world building so far. I do feel like now I'm at a point where I have to go to the mines to progress, and I don't like mining. That's always my least favorite thing. I just want to go fishing. But I don't like the fishing mechanic as much as Stardew. But I know a lot of people hate fishing in Stardew, so yeah, for me it doesn't feel as rewarding, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying collecting all the stuff from the museum and getting to know the villagers, and they're really well fleshed out, so yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. And yeah, I can see myself going and like after this going into the Discord and doing another hang and playing some after I make some lunch or something. Probably should make some lunch soon. It's nearly 2 o'clock. Though I did have like a late breakfast / lunch. Like I had soup at 10 o'clock, so. But yeah, I am starting to get a little peckish, so I should probably make some actual, like a sandwich or something. Yeah, because initially we were streaming, oh god, I can't even remember what it's called. Road to Empress 1. I was streaming that one initially, but then I stopped feeling like streaming the game. But I still wanted to play the game, and I haven't been able to play it because it's like I did it on stream. And now it's just stuck there, and I'm like, I might just go and play it at this point. It's been like ages. I mean, it's been so long that Road to Empress 2 is now out, so I might just do the same thing and go and play it in the Discord to finish it off. Did some blueberries. No, you can see where the where this, like, the black has seeped through. so many blueberries in that salad. Like. Oh, good, Stardust. You have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm sure we'll see you again another time. Okay. I think I'm going to call it done there. We got quite a bit done. I mean, we bounced between a lot of stuff, but between a little bit done and small victories, we got quite a bit of... We got all the wings done for the Mythomorphia page. And we got our base done. And now Koneko. I feel like that's a good amount. It's been 3 hours. My wrist is starting to hurt. And honestly, I'm just feeling a bit done. So I think it's a good place to call stream for today. Just a short but simple, sweet one. It was lovely to catch up with you all for as long as we did. I am going to aim to be live again on Friday. It is Monday currently for me. So Friday is in 4 more days. I will try to schedule it, but yeah, we're going to be aiming to go live then. In the meantime, I might hang out in the Discords a little bit, but I'm going to go make some food and take a bit of a rest for now. I hope you all have enjoyed being here today. I really appreciate you all hanging out with me and helping me through a bit more of colouring. Uli araha to you all. Take care. Ka kite. I will see you when I next see you. Bye!